The rumoured rivalry of Mozart and court composer Alexander Salieri using cinematic experience complete with digital elements and costumes. Choreographed by Marc Goldberg, this ballet production does not only centre on political intrigue and envy, it also tells the love story of Mozart and Constanze. But to tell us more about the production, we are joined from our Cape Town studios by choreographer Marc Goldberg. Hello to you, Marc, and welcome to Morning Live.
Morning.
This is by far one of the most intriguing storylines. Won't you please take us through it and why you decided on doing this particular adaptation?
Well, I really enjoyed the myth of the rivalry between the two men, and I thought it was going to be a really nice way for me to incorporate my views on 21st century stage design, costuming, projection within the silhouettes of the Baroque period. I thought it was a nice mix. I thought it was a nice and fun way to entertain audiences, especially non-ballet audiences.
And speaking about the sets and the costumes, I mean, you're using digitized sets, but you're still retaining the silhouettes of the 17th century. How exactly were you able to achieve that? And how do you think audiences are going to be responding to that fact, where you are taking a traditional story and keeping it traditional in many ways, but incorporating this modern twist to it?
Well, I think that's what modern audiences deserve. You know, they deserve a high production value and an engrossing experience when they walk in the theatre. I deconstructed the costuming because it is a ballet, so it's from a dance perspective, it's not practical to have that amount of costuming. But I opened on Wednesday, and if I'm honest, I didn't expect the kind of response that I got. It was overwhelming, standing ovation. People were gushing. It's very humbling, very exciting. We've got two shows today.
It is exciting indeed, but tell us about the cast. Won't you take us through the cast? I mean, what was the casting process like for you? What exactly were you looking for? And are you happy just with the quality of the cast that will be obviously helping you put together this amazing showpiece?
I cast very easily. The dancers are very specific. They stand out to me immediately. My opening night, Mozart, is a dancer from overseas. His name's Martin Milner. He has a very quick, light, brisk, well-trained technique, a perfect match. Alexander Salieri is actually a Polish dancer that's from Copenhagen, and very tall, broad, strong demeanor. Yeah, the chemistry was fabulous. And my Constanze on opening night is ballerina of the company, Laura Bosenberg. Just a wealth of experience, incredible artist. Yeah, my principals were phenomenal, and the rest of the company supported them beautifully. There's there's 22 people on stage per show, so there's a lot going on.
Now, Marc, Mozart created quite a prolific body of work, by the age of 35. And that's, I could say, is what you seem to be striving for as well. Do you think you've achieved this? And would you rate this current theatre piece as one of those prolific and moments in your career?
It's definitely a prolific moment in my career. And more importantly, it's a game changer in terms of performance in South Africa. I'm very proud to present the 21st century design of the show. It's never been done before. It takes so long. It's expensive. And I mean, we were in the studio doing projections for a year and a half before we opened.
Well, art is all about pushing the envelope, and I'm actually so glad that that's exactly what you're doing, bringing all this intrigue and excitement to the theatre. Now, Marc, for those who are keen on coming to check out your production as you open on Wednesday, won't you take us through how we can get a hold of tickets and where we can get information, more information around what you're doing?
Okay, well, Artscape dial a seat because I'm in the Opera House in Cape Town. but everything's online at CompuTicket if you want tickets. I'm running from Wednesday. We opened on Wednesday, and I go until the 17th of February. There's a double show on the final day.
Marc, thank you very, very much, and I wish you all the success in the world with your latest production. Thank you very much for chatting to us. I was Marc Goldberg talking about Mozart and Salieri, the dance production, which is currently taking place at the Artscape Theatre in Cape Town. Make sure you go check it out. Well, we've got another hot performance by Chad Dadon, the coolest guy I've met ever. He is taking it away with yet another hot song.
Hey, yo, Fisted. I heard you mix well. A physically. The way you move your body, And girl, you're not sorry, Now baby, don't worry. Yeah, you not leaving alone.